I would like to touch base on something that's very interesting. It has to do with these drawings um, and words, um, particularly these first four and their progression to the second order of red. And the reason I call that the second order of red is because there's 5 of these red ones, which represent the 5 orders that govern the 4 forces. The 4, nature. These 4 fingers here. When you figure out why the 5 is so important, you will figure out what I'm talking about. These are certain things you cannot learn from this calendar. They do not teach you this because I think it's everybody's own understanding. They just don't understand. But anyways, in the beginning, we were just these things. We were just birthed. We were just existing without burden of existence. And as we began to communicate to each other and understand our dream, we become aware of things that we were no longer aware of because we started to share. I believe what he's trying to tell us is that something happened, and we had to learn to survive it. Something that changed the world, and that's why I think the feathers were put on there, on the serpent, to represent the change that went from dinosaurs to birds. Survives, life force, and instincts, and I think, sex should be on there too. But once we learn to survive, see, without the understanding of survival, through awareness, okay, these are the words, basically, that go with the glyphs, unlocking it, with the name. Only through survival can you understand how to defeat the equalizer of death's opportunity, which is the trigger out of the frequency of the balancer of life. So by getting an understanding through survival, memory, awareness of what helped you survive, or what made them survive, or you survive, you can accomplish rhythmic 6, a tone of equality, balance, and organization, to steal the rhythm and know the accomplishment of healing in the next tone, in the next glyph. Only through balance, organization, through equality, can you defeat this frequency thing it's like a shark. It's always looming to keep things cleaned up. It's like the garbage person. If you throw it out by the curb, you gave it opportunity. And organization always defeats opportunity. So rhythmic 6, tone, equality, balance, and organization will always defeat that. So somehow they learned that. And by learning that, they got to know the accomplishment of healing. Which I think these words are they're huge. They're huge words because that right there gives you the ability to disrupt things around here. Okay? You can destroy a lot by just healing anybody. Okay? You have to heal the people who are worth healing. That's why I believe in the next number here, in the next progression. Beautifies is the first word. Because you don't heal anybody who doesn't beautify. That's why I call these orders. So you have to beautify things, or you're destroying the balance of life. Because that's what the frequency of this planet is doing. It's constantly beautifying, making things better, not more slouchier. Okay? So, back to this one, the second order of red. Why these feathers were put on this creature is because that's what happened to the dinosaurs. In the beginning, they were just existing, and she was taking care of them. And then something happened, and they had to survive. Survives. Well, what did you survive? Well, something happened, and it took a while for things to purify the universal water flow again, which we all know the moon did that. So it cleaned it up for us, the rest of us. Okay, and it also brought those creatures from dinosaurs to birds through its motion in the heaven and around the earth in a state of 13-dimensional structures that govern all of us, boundaries in which we exist. And that's what these drawings are trying to show us, that these boundaries are here on the land, though you cannot see where they touch. They are here. This is all happening in a motion through the heavens, a sacred dance of synchronicity, which is the final order of red, the fifth order, which is why the moon drawing is now broken, yet still tied to the earth. Being the biggest question of all, the synchronicity of the motion of the heavens is affecting all of us. We are all in tow, which is why we called it our big toe. Sorry I jumped around so much, but I just tried to explain these things to you in a different way. Synchronicity of it all is why there's 13 full moons a year, 13 segments on the back of the turtle. Because what the moon is doing is happening here on the land and can be found and understood through the sacred messenger and a quietening of your mind and a listening of the heart. Thank you.